Hey all, and welcome back to Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you're wondering where Part 1 is, there actually isn't one. We did a quick look of the game which covers the first hour 20 or so. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out and then come back. As for Tanner and I right now, we're actually in the middle of a lull, and that means we have the opportunity to go and help people with their everyday complaints and wants and needs and so on.
Yes, we've gained the ability to use Spider Uber here. Very nice job, Miles. That's incredible.
So which one do you fancy, mate?
Let's start with the looters there, I think. We'll go in order.
So how have you been since we last recorded stuff, mate? It's obviously not Christmas anymore.
It's not. I got into a car crash. It wasn't very good, but you know what? Everything's solved now, and I can be here with you playing some comfy comfort food, being a Spider-Man game.
Nice, nice.
That's awful.
This is the mission, by the way. The one meme, you've all seen it. Spider-Man the cat. Gotta go rescue him, doing some stealth and whatnot. And $5.49 for that? Outrageous.
Smoking not only kills you, but kills your wallet.
Indeed, indeed. I'm not really sure if we have bodegas here in the UK. We've got corner shops, which I guess is the closest approximation.
Yeah, I mean, the closest I can think of over here are like 7-Elevens. I think that is a uniquely American thing. Like, a lot of stuff that I saw on TV that confused me as a kid.
Can't feel too bad taken from the underground.
Now, I have since completed the game, so let's just say a few of my suspicions were verified, although you don't really need to be a comic book reading, MCU watching guy to figure those out. So, yeah, we'll just take things as we go. I'm going to try and get all the collectibles if I can, because there's some good stuff to be had.
Some dudes robbed Tails' bodega.
Tom loves doing his 100% playthroughs, which is why get ready for part 300 of Breath of the Wild coming out this week as well.
Ugh. I can't think of anything less enjoyable.
You know, it's one thing to, play a game to completion where you're for the people that enjoy it, but I don't really get people who are like, well, I bought the game, guess I have to complete it. It's like, if you're not enjoying it, just, you can put it down. It's okay.
When it says safe, you can capture them. Applies to real life, really, or at least with Pokemon. Speaking of, Pokemon's 25th this year. What are you expecting, mate?
I'm expecting some, Virtual Console-ish re-releases of some of the old stuff, probably as separate apps, not included in, with some of the compilations. And then the go-to merch, probably all Gen 1 stuff again, because you know how it goes.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
There's a bit of promise, because they showed off one of the logos there that has kind of all the generations with all their gimmicks. You got the Pokeblock case and the Poppin', so hey, they're not forgetting other generations at least.
Yeah, I like how for Gen 8 it's just Curry, because, when you think of Brit Bong in Pokemon Land, you think of Curry.
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of hard to have, Gigantamax on there, and there he is. What a good cat.
Oh, bless. Alright, so you pull it and then you web it. Good stuff.
I'm coming for you, Spider-Man. Hang tight.
Whoa.
A lot of inversions.
Spider-Man, wait!
They like to play with perspective a lot in Miles, which is great. It's something I hope they do a lot more of going forward with Insomniac's franchise.
Yeah, there was only a little bit of it in the original one there, where, you'd go upside down and you'd be, where things would get crazy. There's some Spider-Man games where things just get completely, you're upside down on the ceiling and you're like, what is happening, right? That one was a bit more, safe. This one here plays a bit more with it, but doesn't get disorienting.
Come on, I want to take you.
What does the boss want to set up here of all places?
Look outside. Harlem's a mess right now. Boss knows an opportunity.
Oh, they're
when he sees one.
being difficult. I got you.
They're being very cautious about it. Did it grab the wrong person?
I think it did.
Well, the good news is, in this case, stealth is not mandatory, and you can just go in and go ham.
Indeed, like this. Like this! Like this! Oh, give it a sec, I don't think I've got that upgrade yet.
The nice thing is, of course, going ham feels just as fun because I've been, you know, picking up and playing the remaster a bit more. Still haven't beat it. And man, it's good feeling combat. It just, you do it and you feel like a superhero.
Oh, you do. It's all pow 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 pow. Sorry, I'm not really used to commentary today. This is the most I've spoken all day.
It's definitely one of those things that people need to, you know, you can hear when you do a video and the person is like, if it's the first thing they've spoken all day, you're like, yeah, they need time to warm up.
Sounds like someone's paying them. Any idea who?
Oh,
What?
was that me? I didn't use much electricity during that fight.
I got that.
Pulling up emergency lights. Okay. You can restore power if you charge the other backups.
Okay.
Right.
You know, it's a damn good thing we're the Spider-Man with the power of electricity, because if there was another Spider-Man who didn't have the power of electricity, I think he would be screwed.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like,
many people
without
does it
giving
take
anything
us to
away,
balance
I don't
this?
think Pete would be able to win in this particular game's endgame scenario.
Bring up the emergency.
Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he does have
Keep an eye out.
the, like, electric web shooters, right? So maybe he could do something like that. But otherwise, yeah, for the most part, there's only, you know, a limit to how much can be done.
Well, it's not just electric creation, it's also electric absorption, which is Miles' stick.
Actually, speaking of, did you see the announcement of the new Miles comic series?
Yes, I did, and for some godforsaken reason, they're doing a clone saga again.
They are, and I was talking with my friend about this, and they were like, why would they do the Clone Saga again when that is the most, like, you know, universally reviled thing in the Spider-Man comics, you know? It just, a lot of bad stuff. Why would they do that? And the answer is simple. Think about it. Even though it's reviled, there's a lot of people probably with nostalgia for it, right? For them, it's their childhood Spider-Man run, so... You know, there are people that will enjoy it, and who knows? This might be a proper, well-done Clone Saga for once.
Well, we can only hope, mate. This is what I wanted. This is what I was thinking I had earlier, but didn't. L1 plus X, basically a launch, so you can juggle people.
It's not just a launch, it is a area of effect launch, meaning that you have a bunch of people, you can air combo multiple of them, and boy, geez, is that pretty cool.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to this side of things later, but for now... Ooh, I like that.
Transferring of the stun.
I think one of the icons is glitched.
Oh yeah?
It's showing an enemy target for an enemy who's not there.
You know, it's sometimes games have those problems, but I'm sure once we leave this area it'll go away, and if not, hey, we got something cool on camera.
Main breaker. Gotta clear out these guys. Then I can figure out how to fix it.
Anyone else here?
Over here, guys, come on.
New York winter.
Boy, it would be a shame if this massive metal fan fell on you.
1 out of 2 is not bad.
I like how they don't look up to see, like, why did that fall? Nope, we're just gonna look around the room.
The bug's crawling around. Could use a hand over here. I'm here.
Over there.
Better be worth it. The heck was that? Was that?
Ah, bugger.
Get it? Bugger, you're a spider, even though spiders aren't bugs.
Ow! Yes, I'm very rusty, it seems, but it's okay because I have fuck you powers, so I don't need to be good at video.
Such a good attack because it just gets the group of enemies. It's like the Web Blossom from the original there, which was just brutal in how you can use it and just immediately win an encounter.
Nice.
Felt almost even a bit OP, but you know what? Hey, that's fine. It's there. It's in the game. It's fair to
Time
be
to check the
used.
breaker.
Let me guess, it's not working?
No good.
Yep.
Or it's not powering.
Buttkiss, we have
Need a generator.
0 electricity right now.
And there's not a big punchable panel, at least right there.
Here we go.
Ah, but there is one here.
Generator's on. I don't think it's hooked up.
Puzzle time. Puzzle solved.
Connection solid. Power should be rerouted.
And now to flip the switch and nothing bad will happen.
Absolutely not. Everything will go Spider-Man's way. That's how it goes with Spider-Man.
Aww.
Kitty, it's okay.
Kitty can sense evil.
Spider-Man?
Hey, don't manhandle him.
Can't have him.
See, he was so, like, nice to the cat, but then as soon as Spider-Man appears, like, oh right, I have to be a generic cartoon villain, so I will put the cat in the bag. Get it? Because, like, the phrase, the cat's out of the bag, so...
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me who planned the bank robbery.
Ah.
Give me the cat, and I'll let you go. Deal?
So with the web yank there, you can take the crowbars from enemies. Sadly, you can't, you know, wield them yourself, but you can throw them at them.
Seriously, guys? Give up your boss. I'll figure it out eventually.
Nope.
Oh, nice uppercut. He can't take all of us, he says, webbing them up one by one.
That doesn't seem to really do much against the big guys, but hey, it stuns them a little bit.
Yeah, they are a different, like, whole class of enemy. I know in the first one there, you needed to use 2 bars of finisher to finish them, so it's not as simple as, you know, finishing them in one blow like the others.
Nice. And now you cheeky prankster.
You with your gun.
I was going to web him up against the wall, but he can just be an example, really. It's okay, Spider-Man the cat. You're safe now.
You're so cute.
I'm looking forward to playing that Stray game.
Oh, yeah, right. Actually, that's one thing I'll say. Well, some people are like, you know, oh man, next-gen graphics, we can make games look, you know, humans look better, also amazing loading there. I'm like, no, I don't care about that. Give me cuter, fluffier cats with every generation.
Yeah, that's how I rate each gen's graphical increase. It's like, do the cats look less like abominations now? Yes, good.
Actually, one of my favorite Twitters is low poly animals, where they just tweet out pictures of, like, PS1 and, like, GameCube era animals, and they're so good.
Aw.
What's that? Spider-Man! Oh, did you have an adventure?
Aw.
Oh, you almost gave
He was
Daddy a heart
grumpy, but
attack.
he was just missing his cat, really. Plus his store got fucked over, so...
Oh, yes, you did.
Miles is just like, can I get some lovin' too?
Good work, other Spider-Man.
Can I take a protein bar?
Yeah,
Ah, fist bump.
of course.
That means we're good now. Cute. Also, nice. Lots of tokens for me to spend.
Hey, man.
Good stuff, and
Any
we'll
reason
want
who our cat
those
thieves are looking for?
for not
I'm
only
chasing down a
costumes,
couple
but
of problems
powers.
that might be
I think we
connected.
can actually switch to a new
Robberies at
costume
Harlem's commercial
next. We
strip.
spent enough of
Something
the
going down at Feast North.
quick look in
I'll
this
post in the app when I
get-up,
know
so
more.
a little
Cool.
change of pace would
Thanks,
be nice.
dude.
Yeah, and I do have my guide up with all
Hey,
the
Spider-Man.
all the different
What's good?
suits there, so I can
today?
explain where they're from. Though, unlike the original
Sorry.
Spider-Man
Been wrapped up
PS4,
in
a
Miles'
lot of
stuff.
these are original because Miles
free
hasn't
now.
had
Where?
as many
Sweet.
suits over the years
78th
as,
and
of
West
course,
End.
Peter has.
78.
Yeah, of course.
By the Science Center? Why there?
You'll see. Don't be late.
Okay, so that's main story.
What a nice 78th and West End.
Miles was
If I find out
speaking
what you mean.
twice there. It was a parallel Miles.
You know, spider powers, you know, sometimes give you 8 eyes, sometimes give you 2 mouths.
They did the famous bodega thing. Takes a pet like no problem. That's a good cat right there.
Harlem. This is home.
I thought he wasn't going to follow up on Harlem for a second. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't even have a visor mod on. Let's
Get
see.
one of those.
What's this? Drop rate for gadget ammo. I do like that.
That's useful because gadgets are quite powerful.
Oh, now I'm out of tokens for suits, but we can just do another thing.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing right now, is we're solving some of these cases with our app here, and I love just the fact that, you know, you have so many different levels of them. Like, you know, there's ones that are like legit problems, and then there's ones where it's like, I can I get a photo? I can't find my pigeons, right?
What are you fancying, mate?
I say let's just go in order. Let's go with the someone whose car is gone.
Sure. No need to fast travel, because there is stuff along the way to get and the like.
We're gonna have a lot of different, you know, things along the way that are collectibles or side missions or crimes, because, you know, New York, constant crimes, kind of how it goes.
Yeah, it doesn't stop just because it's A, Christmas, and B, Spider-Man's on holiday.
You know, there's this year no one can really stay with their family, so as such, it's like, yeah, crime in progress. It's what else are they gonna do? Can't have turkey.
Hey guys.
It's me, the Red Spider-Man. No, I mean the other Red Spider-Man.
No, there are many red Spider-Men.
So, this suit here is, of course, game original, but it's quite similar to his first appearance in Ultimate Fallout. And this was, originally for a while, he used the red suit before he realized, you know, I should kind of go for my own thing. And then that's when he got the now, arguably almost more popular black suit.
That painting.
Nice.
Maybe take some classes when you're back in the raft.
There was a little thing around here. Yeah, there we go. These don't really equate to much more than just a scavenger hunt, but they're fun.
So yeah, one thing that's not in this game, as far as I'm aware, is there's none of the photography missions, right?
No.
Got a couple ideas on how to use this.
That was something that, at first, I was like, oh, it's real cool. You know, you get to, like, you know, learn a bit about the actual New York, and then when I heard that, oh, there's actually one thing that changed between the original Spider-Man PS4 and this one is there are some buildings that had to be removed because of copyright.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, so like the Chrysler building is not in here because they couldn't get the rights to it again, which is weird that you can copyright a building.
Came out to grab my car, but it's gone.
Oh, look at them ray-traced reflections there.
That looks good. I mean, aside from their frame rate.
Reflected beings in a mirror dimension at a lower frame rate. Ah.
Awesome.
I will scan it, because that's what a Spider-Man does, and it will lead me to the stolen car.
Don't ask where the scanner is.
Nope. You don't want to know.
Nope.
Don't mind me, I'm just fulfilling my OCD needs.
It's cold, man.
There's a lot to do around here, which is quite nice. I mean, the city has still a lot, and we haven't even unlocked all the things that we can be doing right now. Like, there's even more stuff we'll unlock later. But it's nice to kind of clear it out, though. I don't know the people... I heard there's people, and by people I mean Pat, who would, as soon as a type of thing would unlock, they would go and get all of that before continuing. That would drive me nuts. I need momentum.
Yeah, I just like to pick at it as we go along. Look, I'm not going to shit on you if you do it, because I understand, like...
Oh, yeah, I understand. I could never see myself doing it.
Like, I understand, I can even appreciate the logistics of it, but for me, I just like to eke out the experience.
This place reeks of
I like
chop
it to
shop.
be, you know, it's a road trip. Whatever's on the way, you stop at.
Alright, what are we working with here?
Cars you think we cleared
Oh.
this month?
Hello, sir.
200?
This place seems to be full of lost cars.
I'm good at stealth.
It's a good thing there's no, you know, big old bonk noise for hitting the head against, you know, a metal pole or anything.
Hello.
If there's a universally good noise, it is a bonk.
Yeah, I was thinking through a few other onomatopoeias in my mind, and yeah, bonk is a gun.
Oh yeah? Who? Some banker jerk working on a
Oh yeah, you can tag them, so you don't always have to be like pressing L3 or whatever.
Ooh, that's nice.
banker. Thieves
I think the first game that I saw with that was Metal Gear Solid 4, and I remember that being like a big game changer, because of course it's a stealth game, right? So you want to be, you know, be able to see them at all times, so it was quite nice.
Too far. I could just kill him, but I don't want to. I'll take out the big guy at least.
You stole an EMT's car.
It would be nice if you could get a loud web option, just one that when you shoot it at the ground just makes a big old tonk, you know.
Actually, now that you mention it, impact webbing is not in this game.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not. I guess that is another, you know, differentiation between them.
Well, you have to leave something for Peter. Poor Peter with his basic-ass spider having powers.
Yeah, though, I do believe that they could have some fun stuff with if they make him have, like, the, Iron Spider, like, 6 arms thing, like the robot arms. If they made that kind of part of his kit, that would differentiate him, I think, enough to be like, you know, when we get Sony's PS4 or PS5 Spider-Man 2, like the proper sequel, and both of them will be in it, that could be something that I could see them using it to differentiate them. And who knows, maybe potentially even more Spider Peoples.
I'm all for a Spider-Gwen game, personally.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen, her design is just so perfect. Like, they really knocked it out of the park with that one.
I checked up a little bit of Ghost Spider, her most recent run. It's okay. There's a lot of symbiote stuff going down in that.
I was gonna ask, have you seen Spider-Gwenom?
Hey there.
Yes, pretty nifty design, actually.
It's such a good design. It's almost too good for Marvel. Like, I look at that and I'm like, that's something I would see on the internet that someone made that they would say Marvel would never, right?
Everyone to use your app after I get some sleep.
Glad I could help.
Don't want to alarm you, dude, but your feet are in the reflection at a different frame rate. Okay, I'll stop bringing it up.
Think my work here's done.
Yes, good. Suit time. Alright, we have the homemade suit, which is obviously based on Homecomings, and we have the track suit.
Which is original for this game, and but designed by the like the general artist for Miles Morales, and meant to evoke something similar to the PS4 Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, I can dig it. I think it works better for Miles, actually.
I really like it. I think it's a great color scheme.
I think it's because they used more white. Like, there should be more white on the Insomniac suit just to make the red and the blue stand out more.
I said let's go with the tracksuit then.
Sure. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I kind of want that.
Eventually we'll get the option to put on 2 visor mods at the same time, but for now we only get 1.
Okay, gadgets. What we got in here? Oh, I need more activities.
We must do activities, I guess.
Turns out
Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll go get the next collectible, which is part of the story. I'm missing Christmas already, I gotta say.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel that a bit. Although, it's been unnaturally warm here, which is quite nice because it's, you know, one nice thing to go on in the world for me right now. So, you know, I'm like, I'll take that. So I'm definitely like, it was really warm and I was doing some teaching and I was just like, man, I cannot wait for summer to come.
How long does that last in Canada?
Like, our summer vacation is, it's 2 months.
Well, I was talking more about the season than anything.
Oh, 2 months.
All right.
Okay.
Now to tackle.
Yeah.
Because in Britain, we get sun and, you know, we're happy to have it, and then it just goes as it pleases.
Yeah, let's just say it is, we've had, snow in June before.
And bingo. The underground.
Hey guys.
Isn't that below your pay grade?
It's a lot easier to do this when you actually have the stealth power-up, but we're just going to play it as is for now. Hello.
Look at her big old satellite dish. Torrenting torrents of Bomber Girl.
What the hell is Bomber Girl?
Oh boy, it's the new big hotness in Japan. It's what if Bomberman was cute anime girls whose clothes explode, and it is a pay-to-play game on the PC.
I don't know, Tanner. I just don't know.
I'm in a certain Discord and that's all they talk about, and I'm just like, and you guys get on me for playing gacha, but That's okay?
There. Billboard should be back to normal now.
Okay, let's actually not get distracted and go to the thing. Go to the thing, Tom. Ignore everything else.
You know, I mean, it's 1,000 meters away. There will be something on the way there.
I would be amazed if that weren't, honestly.
Because I'm looking now and there actually might not be, and I'm like, oh man, am I gonna be Bobo the Clown?
No, you are not Bobo the Fool today.
Thank goodness.
Hey, Danicast fans. Do you ever hear a story that you just can't get out of your head?
Yeah, too many fanfics from the dark ages of Sonic. Too many.
Or your friend's play-by-play of a no-good, very bad date.
Aha.
Well, for me, that story is the underground. Who
Oh,
are they?
speaking of Sonic,
What
she's
they
talking
want?
about the underground.
What's infuriating is that the
Sonic
question is so
Underground.
simple, but it seems impossible
Watched
to
that as a
answer.
kid a lot.
They steal, hurt, kidnap,
It's not often
harass,
I'm brought to silence
businesses and
by
crime
a
families.
co-commentary
Next level
banter,
technology and a
but
fight against
you
everything.
did it. Congratulations, you made it
I'm gonna
happen.
keep looking into them, and if you have a tip, please send it.
Here's a tip: don't bundle up.
Out of all of the missions that this game gives you for, you know, to get the bonus activity tokens, the one that's like, get a combo of 10 hits is so easy, because that's like, you're gonna get that kind of regardless. Like, how do you not get 10 hits? Just kidding. He's already dead. Stop.
Neighborhood safe for
Lovely.
rock-strong weapons.
Lovely job, Lee.
Spider-Man style.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Now, back to what I was doing.
Let's see if there'll be even one more thing, because we still got, you know, 500 meters. This looks like a very populated area. Nope, I guess we'll see.
OCD must defeat OCD.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of ice. Let's see what that construction worker says.
I just love these missions because it lets Miles actually be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, Pete was always about the people, but, you know, he has to deal with the big city-wide threats, whereas Miles can be more, you know, one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, ever since, I mean, even the greater, you know, Marvel universe, ever since Spider-Man kind of joined the Avengers and became like a really big, like a world-ending, you know, threat person, you know, to try and stop those things. Because of that, it's like, yeah, you kind of lose a bit of the friendly neighborhood aspect. So, you know, in both the comics and, you know, who knows, potentially future movies, like, it is nice to get one that is the friendly neighborhood, because, you know, Miles is a bit more down to earth. Literally, he's not going to space as of yet, at least.
Has Miles actually not been to space in the comics? I wouldn't know.
You know, honestly, there's so many Marvel comics that I'm sure he has at some point, because it's just, I really don't like how Marvel does their comics, where it's like, I want to follow this character. Alright, you better get, like, you know, different issues across, like, 40 different runs, you know, so, I don't know.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, that should have done it.
Anyone need more ice?
Come on.
Infinitely firing. There we go. Just had to access the hitbox.
Now to find a good spot
Whoa,
to stay
okay.
in crane
Just kind of
time.
had a leg spasm there.
Miles
Need to
Stanky
swing it
Leg
back away from the
Morales.
street.
What? That's a bit too much. That's a bit. Oh, okay.
For fuck's sake, Miles.
Didn't hurt anyone.
Didn't hurt anyone. Oh, but it fell off the train tracks. Oh no, the train is full of orphan kittens.
What?
Track
Ah.
clear. Need a jump.
Another day saved, thanks to the person who caused it in the first place.
Stopping
I
the
mean,
crane was
ignoring
only
the fact
tip
that the
of the
debris would
iceberg.
totally still be on the tracks, but I guess
Okay,
it's
that's enough
fine.
ice cream for me.
Alright. Now we go see Finn.
So I don't know if you read what it said when you beat that mission, but they said they're gonna name the crane Big Webby in your honor.
Oh yeah, there's personalized like thank you messages and whatnot as well.
That's good. I like that because "big steppy" is one of my favorite phrases. You know, when you're in a good mood and you're just walking through the house, you got them big steppies.
Hey guys.
Like they're just, you know, minding their own business, and all of a sudden someone comes down and does an area and effect electric attack on them.
Oh, he's using a finisher on me, lads.
Just one of them be like, "This is just like Mortal Kombat."
Whee! Hey, get out. Ow. My reflexes weren't Spider-Man-esque on that one.
Well, yeah, you know, you gotta make them feel good. Let them get a few hits in, so they, you know, they you're not ruining their morale.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
Spider-Man saved
Well, it was a
the
rat,
house.
but it is in fact a squirrel. Same thing, I guess.
Don't know what would have happened without you.
One of them is just, you know, more culturally accepted.
Yeah, that's all it is, really.
It really is. Well, then again, I don't think... Well, I was gonna say, squirrels don't bury into your house, but they kind of do climb on them still.
Bang.
Wow, that looks like it hurt.
That is a feature exclusive to Miles. If you're, like, tricking when you land, you will fumble.
That's amazing. Speaking of amazing, it's JJ.
I have to listen to JJ's spiel now.
Roxxon's new development in Harlem. Great for jobs, or just wiping out small businesses.
So glad you asked, caller. Without question.
Ugh. How's that boot taste, Jonah?
Right in the mouth, huh?
Green energy for the tree huggers. Groundbreaking new tech for Wall Street. And jobs for the locals. Look,
Well, I mean, he has a point there. It does kind of please everyone, but there's got to be a downside to that sort of great free solution to something.
But Roxxon stepped up to the plate. Invested millions creating a state-of-the-art facility in a neighborhood that...
Honestly, whenever I see
face it,
people on
wasn't exactly
social media
cool.
talking about
The
the,
way I
you know,
see it,
gentrification,
Roxxon
and they
Plaza's
use
a
that word,
Christmas
I'm like,
gift
I'm gonna
for
be
the
real,
people of Harlem
I have no
and
idea
all
about
of
any
you.
of that.
Same.
understand some
I
folks
just
fear
keep
change.
my nose out of
It's a
there.
good thing. Take it from J. Jonah Jameson. Jared, not 3 sugars, not 1 sugar. Tahoo sugars. For 40 years, it's been Tahoo sugars.
Oh man, the lore that we're learning here. Well, alright. I'm on stevia now. I start keto because it seemed like a diet that would actually work for me. Why do you turn away from my prompts, Miles?
He wasn't sure.
It's easier to lower your carbs to basically being non-existent than you might think.
Hey, Molasses, up here.
Like, for example, take away pasta, make noodles out of cheese.
Careful on the way up.
Ooh, I've never even tried that. I'm gonna take a look at that.
There you go.
Read up on some recipes.
Oh, I have discovered a new recipe. Why can't Miles simply learn new recipes throughout his time as Spider-Man?
Can you imagine if, like, one of the side quests in, like, an upcoming one is, like, going around and saving people and they give you, like, their family recipes?
That would be amazing.
That'd be so good.
Gwen's got to have some sort of collectible, I suppose.
Right? Well, I don't know about that. People might complain about the female getting recipes.
Oh, whatever.
You remember the combination?
Yeah, it's,
Oh no, I've forgotten everything.
man, it's,
You kidding me? Y'all gotta start remembering this code. Not always gonna be around to tell you.
We'll remember.
Well, remember.
The code would absolutely be
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
good.
4 in real
That
life.
It would, it would. Also, Baby Miles, look at him. Ah, he's so PS1 remastered.
Boom. That's right.
Sorry, I meant to say PS4, but it came out as PS1.
you gonna take
I mean,
that
really,
job
the
at Roxxon or
PS4 is
what?
just a remastered PS1.
Oh, if it cut back and he was in
Maybe.
PS1
Waiting to see
polygons,
the
that would be amazing.
Okay,
Oh, that'd be
competition,
so good.
Well, they're talking a good game. Want me to?
Why isn't that a
lead
suit?
their clean energy group.
Yeah,
You know me.
because there was a
Clean
PS1
power,
Spider-Man
save
game.
the
There's 2 of them that were very, very popular, so
Love
that
my
should
nerdy fan
absolutely
club.
have been a suit.
Yeah.
Speaking of devil, Roxxon, back in a sec.
Don't look up Rick Mason.
I made that
You
mistake
remember the
before.
code, right?
The Fibonacci sequence.
Well, that's
Nice.
cool and all, Miles, but I don't know how you remember that when you passed South Couldn't. There's some time travel
I
shenanigans
mean, our
going on
energy
here.
converter was pretty fire.
True.
Do you know what another name
it's still on
for
display at
Fibonacci
the
is?
Science
What's that, mate?
Hope so.
The golden ratio.
Wow.
Ah, yes, the JoJo meme.
Goober Central.
Yes, the one that people paste on photos and say, look how amazing it is, ignoring the fact that the photo they post does not actually follow the golden ratio.
Well, that's part of the
Something
joke,
going on with
really.
him?
No, everything's
You guys
fine.
fight or
That's why
something?
there's all these, like, pregnant pauses and
No fight.
awkward silences and whatnot.
Finn.
This is just how it is
fine.
to talk between two totally normal people
Why
in a
do we
regular
lose touch?
relationship.
I wouldn't know.
Crap, now I'm late. I gotta go.
Hey, I feel like we both have stuff we're not sharing.
Really?
Next time we hang, no secrets. Okay?
Yeah. Maybe. If you're on time. See you soon, short stuff.
Hey,
You know I'm taller than you now, right?
Not in here.
got him. It's one thing to be mocked physically, but mocked intentionally or intelligently. Can't fucking believe this. I tried to make a comment about intelligence, and I fucking misspoke the word intelligence.
Middle school graduation was bitter.
It's Thanos' hypercube.
Finn went
Yeah,
to
a little
Midtown
bit,
High.
right? It definitely looks like
I
the
got
cube
into
right out of the
Stay in touch,
MCU,
but-
even though it's very clearly just a bunch of random
was
like
like a whole new
boards
world.
in a glass thing that they made, for like cheap.
Man, it was so good to see Finn.
So here's
Surprised
Miles'
the time
version
capsules
of the
we hit,
backpack.
but
It's basically
later.
stuff that him
Gotta
and
get home for
Finn
Mom's rap.
made together, and, hand on heart, it's not as interesting because it's mostly there to build up Finn more than anything, but, I still enjoy these treasure hunts and whatnot, so let's do fast travel, which seems almost meaningless in a world with an SSD.
I think I'm destined to win it. They playing games, I ain't in it. Yeah, yeah. I took the message and sent it. Felt like I was born for this minute. This is my time. I'm seizing the moment cause I gotta go for the time's gone. Ain't scared of the dark cause I'm bringing the light with a nice long. I shine on. See it coming, I don't need a sign. This the moment I'ma make it mine. This is my time.